So let's begin by first reviewing how we get onto OnDelay by typing www.ondelay.com. Once we've gotten to that website, you need to enter your username and your password. Then OnDelay may or may not show you a promotional advertisement for one of its products. We will finally get to the What's Hot report. And this report is what shows you what is selling and what is most popular today. You know how to get to the detail report, which is what we're looking at right now. And remember, we just simply got to the detail report by going to the What's Hot report first, filtering down if we had to the category of products we wanted to, and then clicking the More Details link at the bottom. Now, the next column is a useful utility in OnDelay. We'll get to that in just a moment of what it looks like, but it really looks at the best prices that product sold for, and then looks at how the people selling that product at the highest price, how they actually sold it. Did they use color photographs? Did they highlight their advertisements? What did they do? And that tool will actually take the most successful sellers. The two links that I brought to your attention last time bring up the two reports you're going to use the most in OnDelay. Let's talk about the link on the right first, which brings up the individual items report. And let's show you in detail what's on that report. So if I click on the left serial number of that sale, I can see what the customer who bought the polo shirts really saw. Now, I'd like to bring to your attention that this is absolutely unprecedented in the way it allows you to check out your competitors. This is absolutely amazing information. Notice all of the information we can get as a prospective seller of polo shirts from just looking at how other people did it and how other people did it and got the highest price. Now, of these two links, the second report I want to show you is on the left, and that is the How to Sell report. You'll find this very useful because it shows you how the most successful sellers employ visual techniques to make their products look attractive, and hence they earn the biggest sale prices. Let's take a look at that report on the left. The How to Sell report is organized on a left-to-right fashion, similar to the way the Hot Items report is organized. The left side has a function, and that is to compare a particular choice that you may have to what prices it generates on the right. So the left is the choices that you can make, and the right side is the result of those choices in terms of how much did the product sell for. So if we look here, we can see that one of the choices that you can make are when you choose to sell your item. And if we break it down by day, we see that if we sell that item on a Thursday or a Saturday, we seem, for whatever reason, and we don't really have to know the reason, we just know that the highest prices for polo shirts are paid when you sell them on a Thursday or Saturday. This is marketing, folks. This is why it pays to have this information. The next example is you can make a choice of how your advertisement looks. These are choices on the left, and I'm going to read a few of them to you. Bold, highlight, gallery, gallery featured, features plus, and gift icon. You don't need to know what those are yet, because when we get into eBay, we're going to see all of the ways you can make your advertisement look a certain way by using these features. But I will tell you that the one feature they're using here is called Gallery. And to explain it simply, it puts a photograph of your item on the listing in eBay. Well, they always say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and in this example, it's worth at least $138, because that's what this item sells for when you use a gallery photograph. Again, folks, marketing is valuable information. The last example of this is you can set up your ad to have one price. Somebody says, I'll buy it, and that's it. Or you could set it up as an auction. You can set up a minimum price known as a reserve price. There's all sorts of ways you can do this. We'll talk about that later too. That's in the eBay section. But for now, the choice you make on how you set up your advertisement and the way you run it will affect the price of the item. And it looks like, we'll get to it later, but if you use auction with a no reserve, you'll get on average about $138 for those 10 polo shirts. So this gives you an idea of what's on the more detail, the sub-report, how to sell report underneath the detail page. And we're going to do this live in the browser so that you can see even more information than what I have here. And we're going to go through that as we see it live.